The woods can be a place of tranquility, a place to escape the chaos of the world. But deep down, we all know the forest can turn on you. It's a place where the shadows whisper, and the darkness seems to have a life of its own. And no one knows this more than the ones who've gotten lost in the depths of the trees, with no one around, nothing but the silence of the forest and the unsettling feeling that you are never truly alone. It started like any other camping trip, a group of friends looking to enjoy a weekend in the great outdoors. Nothing could go wrong, right? The campfire crackled as they told stories, shared jokes, and tried to ignore the feeling that the forest was just too quiet. But even in the brightest of moments, something was waiting. A strange stillness in the air, an odd chill that settled into the pit of your stomach as night began to fall. It was just after midnight when it happened. A voice, clear, familiar, but off. It was the voice of your best friend, calling from just beyond the campfire. "Hey, you awake?" it asked, though they were supposed to be asleep in their tent just beside yours. You hesitate. It was late, and you thought maybe you were just imagining things. But there was again, the voice, louder this time. "You awake?" It called again, but now it sounded a little different. It didn't carry the same warmth. The tone wasn't quite right. You decided to step outside. Maybe they were just messing with you. But as you walked towards the voice, something in your gut told you that something was very wrong. The air felt heavier. The shadows seemed deeper, darker than they should be. And then, just as you turned a corner near the trees, the voice spoke again, but this time it wasn't your friend. This time it wasn't just one voice. It was all of them, all your friends' voices. And they weren't calling your name. No, they were saying things that only they could know. Inside jokes, secrets shared around the campfire. But there was one thing missing. The warmth, the comfort, the realness. You spun around, heart racing, searching for the source of the voices. But every direction was the same, darkness. The voices, now more distorted, seemed to be closing in. Your best friend's voice echoed from the trees behind you. "Come find us. We're waiting." But what if the voice wasn't really your friend? You ran through the forest, your heart pounding, each step faster than the last. The voices followed, twisting, calling you back, begging you to stop. But deep down you knew. You weren't running from your friends. You were running from something else, something that had taken their form, and now was hunting you. When you stop running, it's over. The darkness isn't just in the forest, it's inside you now. The voices you heard, they were never your friends, and you can never escape them. They searched the woods for hours, but never found you. And as the sun rose, they returned to the campfire, thinking maybe you just wandered off. But deep down, they knew something was wrong. And somewhere in the distance, the last echo of your voice still lingers.